Let's discuss this more. Is it a good idea to freeze your eggs? I'm joined from central London by the gynaecologist, Dr Gedis Grudzinskas, and live from Chesham in Buckinghamshire, Andrea Williams also joins us. She's Director of Christian Concern. Doctor, let me turn to you first. Eggs are eggs are eggs, or apparently not. The 20-year-old egg is better than the 40-year-old egg?
Well, there is an effect, a very clear effect of age, on how efficiently eggs or oocytes function, and the change, that is, the inefficiency of how that egg works, starts in the late 20s. So, to put it as simply as you have, yes, there is an effect of age on the way an egg functions with respect to the genetic material within that egg.
Andrea Williams, how to react to this trend?
Well, what is it that we're telling our women, and what are we telling them about their value? What are we saying about the value of children? We're literally trying to break into the natural order of things, and I think that has very serious repercussions. I think furthermore, with this technology, we're over-promising. There is a reality at the moment that only about 2%, these are Human Fertilisation and Embryology Authority figures, only 2% of eggs that were frozen between 2008 and 2013 and then thawed in order to have children, only 2% actually resulted in live births. So I think we're promising women things that actually don't have very good odds, don't have very strong statistics.
Well, you've kind of alluded to two things. Let's see if we can separate them out of the science of this.
And I think that's a very serious thing to do.
Well, let me try and separate the science of this and the morality, if you like, or the lifestyle choice of it. Let me turn back to our gynaecologist, Dr Grudzinskas. Is it the case that when you defrost an egg, the success rate of having a healthy child as a consequence cannot be guaranteed?
Oh, absolutely. In any biological process, it's not possible to guarantee anything. The very important thing here, and I think that's what has come out of these activities at Old Street, is that the efficiency of the process is very, very low, and it varies from centre to centre. And what is important is that when women are exploring this as an option, then they should get hard facts, real facts of how well that centre, where they're seeking information, how well or badly that centre is doing.
Right, so it is palpable from what you're saying. It is not a simple lifestyle choice. This is perhaps a technique you might use in extremis, but it's not something you just decide to do.
Well, it varies from individual to individual. A lady came to see me to tell me, to talk about freezing eggs. I said, well, it simply isn't going to be helpful. This lady was 42 years old. This was 7 years ago. And she told me that she'd already had her eggs frozen when she was in her early 30s. Well, it did not lead to pregnancy, but she said she had peace of mind for the 7 years until she decided to call on the eggs. It didn't work for her. So it is important for women to have facts.
And Andrea Williams, you seem to be suggesting you don't think it's necessarily a healthy state of play for women to rely so heavily on science to have everything, to be able to stay at work until they choose to become a mother.
Well, I think that this kind of pressure from the world that says to women, you can be a career woman, you can be a mother, when actually we look at the natural beauty of what it is to be a mother, to have children, to try and break into that process, perhaps to delay that process, to think that we're in control of it, when actually, as we've just heard, there is very little control over that. This science is very untested and actually at the moment fails quite significantly. So we're giving women false hope with regard to this. But let's just remember that children are a beautiful gift. And the best way to have children is when there is a loving mother and father who are present and committed for the lifetime of that child. And this is the kind of thing that we need to be talking about more and more in society. Not always about something that we want, as if a child is almost a commodity, an accessory, but rather that something that is a beautiful gift to be enjoyed at the right time and is actually part of the natural and wonderful process of life.
Andrea Williams, Gedis Grudzinskas, thank you both very much.